Look up from your telescope, take me on this journey home. I don't wanna wait no more. Look up from your telescope, take me on this journey home. I don't wanna wait no more.
Hey y'all, it's your good sis Erica Vane back on your lovely YouTube with another amazing All-American video, but this time live. Let me finish posting this Insta story real quick, y'all, because I gotta tell the people that we live. We gotta come. YouTube was trying to hold your good sis down. We made it. Oh, I'm giving a little bit of echo. We made it 19 hours before YouTube shut me down, y'all. I don't know what's going on, but they flagged the video. So if you were on the live, we actually replay all of our episode breakdown videos, which have not had copyrights on them, but whatever reason they copyright flagged, and we had an issue, so they wound up taking it down. I actually have submitted things, and I'm in conversation with YouTube to get that corrected to address it. I'm not sure if it was actually the copyright issue or if there are people who troll my channel who might have tried to report me because I was going live and y'all were really, really enjoying it. So we might have been experiencing something like that. I don't know, y'all. But we made it 19 hours. That's all I know. I know that there's not another YouTuber out now doing that. Like, I wanted to attempt something that was really cool. I really wanted to be able to connect with my subbies, my friends, my tribe all around the world in different time zones. And I accomplished that. We did that. We put together this 24-hour live. We gave y'all graphics. We gave y'all segments. We gave y'all interviews. I do still have my interview with Karimah Westbrook, who plays Grace James. If you missed it during the live, I actually interviewed her. So I will be re-uploading that um, very, very soon. I do have my episode 19 breakdown video that I'm going to drop after this live. So, one door might close, something might happen, but we still back up in this thing. I still got content for you. I'm not going to stop working hard. I'm not going to stop creating content no matter what is going on, no matter who got something to say. Let's see who's in the comment section. Let's shout some people out. Hey Naya. Naya been rocking with me all day, all night. Naya was on live yesterday. We did an interview with her and Antonio. We chopped it up. Denise Fairbanks, we back. We back. Denise, shout out to you. You were on the live for quite a bit until YouTube finally won and took me down. um, Shout out to you. Yanixa Taylor, shout out to you. Josh Don Entertainment, hey. Corn Melvin, Marie Romulus, Carter Huff, Diamond Ruiz, Talia O'Brien, May Noble. I think so, May. But it's all good. It's all good. Eric Gross, NX Annie, so Nancy 17. What's up with you? Ashley Michelle, you back in here. Hey, members. Shout out to y'all members with the special badge. If y'all interested in joining the membership for the channel and getting those special badges as well as the custom emojis that's available for Ashley, Michelle, and Tanya, you can do so. Link is in the description box down below. Hey, Gifty. Hey, C. Kelly. Live, Laugh, Learn. We back. All of y'all were there earlier. Y'all, shout out to y'all. Y'all some real ones showing up for your good sis. Antoinette Rickens, hey, Jay Smooth, nice little lady, Real Vortex, trying to get everybody. Briscoe Boys channel, Brianna Diggs, Team Baltimore, yes. Wait till you see my episode 19 breakdown. I shout Baltimore out, and all of my Baltimore comes out in that breakdown video. Sonia, Shari P, hey Shari, Shay Pimp, The Amazing World of Taye 319. It's Diana, Gina, Christy B, Reese. I think I grabbed everybody. Nah, girl. I haven't really got any sleep. I probably got 3 hours of sleep over the course of this 24 hours because in between y'all, so we did have pre-recorded segments where we replayed content and it was supposed to give me a break. I did get a chance to go get coffee this morning. I had an hour break to go get coffee and I got to walk my dog. And things like that. But when I was supposed to be sleeping, I was responding to comments. I was talking to other YouTubers. I was doing other things. I actually had, some things with my business because if You guys don't know, I actually run a digital media company. I run my own company, Vein LLC. So I also had some things that I had to take care of over there. So I didn't really get to get much sleep. But after this live, y'all ain't gonna see your good sis E in the comments or anything until at least Thursday. Y'all gotta give me till Thursday to respond to y'all's comments and to get back with it because I need to get some rest. I gotta get some sleep. This was this 24 hours, it was definitely exhausting, y'all, but I learned so much, and I think that it really provided great value. Like being able to talk with y'all at 1 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, and just really be able to engage with different people at different times. It was so cool. Like, I don't know if you were on the live prior to it coming down. What did you think? What was the vibe that you got from the 24/7 live? Let me know in the comment section. What was y'all's vibe that you were getting? What was the live giving? Angela L, hey. Cold Soul 59. Charlotte, hey. Alana Gibbs, hey. Oh my God, y'all, I love y'all comments. That's literally why I go as hard as I do, why I try as hard as I do, why I'm always thinking of new creative ways to show up and create content for y'all. Um, yes. Matthew Neptune, not sure what you mean. If you were on the live, let me know in the comments right now what you loved about it. How did you feel about the 24-hour live? Thank you, C. Kelly. You like the interview? Grace, oh my goodness. Karimah, she's so amazing. So amazing. I'm so happy for all that she has going on. She just got back from Cannes, sorry. She just got back from Cannes, which is one of the world's most renowned film festivals. She has a film there called New Growth that premiered there and is competing for top awards. And she's working, doing some really great, amazing things. Denise Fairbanks says it was fun. It was fun. It was awesome. It was fun. Yes. Okay, y'all loved it. Y'all loved it. Briscoe Boys, I don't watch On My Block yet. I couldn't. Brianna Campbell. So when YouTube took it down, I'm still waiting to see if I can actually get the video because I had to escalate it and like get in contact with somebody at YouTube to get the actual files back. Right now they have me locked out of the files as well. So hopefully I can get it because it also was 19 hours worth of video, so we're not sure if it's still uploading to the cloud and it takes a little bit of time to actually do that or not. But if it did save, y'all know I'm going to bring it back and at least just bring back the portions that they let me. Yes, Naya, good laughs, good vibes, dope combos. Yes. So we had insiders Naya, Antonio. Naya's in the comment section right now. We also, and you can, if you want to follow them, their Instagram is linked in the description box of this video. But we also had Naomi first thing this morning checking in from Germany, which was a vibe. Um, yes, May. May said that the live gave everything it was supposed to give. Super inspirational. I should do one for the season premiere. We gonna have to work it out by then. uh, oh, Shari, you missed the whole live because you were on your way back. Oh, no worries, no worries. I'm hoping I can get the content. I can recover the content, and then y'all will edit it down and break it up, and do all that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, I am going to make a season 4 predictions video. And this live, I'm really just talking about episode 19. I'm going back over the season 3. So we're going to talk about all of that. And we're going to talk a little bit about what I think, but I am going to make a dedicated video for season 4, as well as where I think certain characters are going to go. So you guys are still going to get content from me as we go through this time where All American isn't premiering. Check the link in the description box if you haven't already. Sign up for my rewatches because we will be rewatching the show together in 2 weeks. I think we're going to pick up with that, and all the details for the rewatches is in the description box down below. So get into that. The rewatches are lit. If you like the live, the rewatches I think are definitely even better than the live. So Denise, you trying to grow your subscribers? I'm gonna check out your channel after this. Y'all check out Denise's channel. No worries. What kind of content do you make, Denise? I can't with Coop anymore. All right, all right. Oh, it's Zania, don't worry, we're gonna let you in. Hey Antonio. Antonio just entered the chat. Yo, I don't know how I got through. I don't even know how I'm here right now. By the good Lord, the grace of the good Lord, okay? The chat stay lit. I listened to you respond to the chat while I was in the grocery store. Try not to cackle while walking through the aisles. Oh, I'm glad you really enjoyed it. Yes, All American is set to premiere on October 25th. We definitely got to do something really cool for the premiere. Again, we're going to be doing the rewatches. So we're going to pick up with season two, the middle of season two, and then pick up with season three. And of course, go through and rewatch all of that. That is actually lit. I don't know if I want to announce some of the things that I'm working on for this break that we have before we have new content, but I have some really cool ideas that I really want to roll out to y'all, but they haven't been like finalized yet. Just know more interviews are coming. Your good sister's out here working. She's making connections. She's making calls. She's trying to, keep the content alive, keep you guys engaged, keep you entertained, keep you inspired. Please do what you want to do, y'all. If you got a dream, if you got an idea, if you got a goal, please go after it. The world needs to be full or filled with more people who are chasing something positive, who see something better for themselves, and who are seeking happiness and living in happiness. Right now, we're living in a world where there's way too many unhappy people, and that is why we're having the things that we have going on, in my opinion. So, whatever your goal is, whatever your dream is, please go after it. Whatever your heart's desire is, please go, and it's positive, please go after it. You deserve, you can do it, you can make it happen. We don't need no more unhappy people in the world. I'm sorry for my PSA, but I just had to mention that because I've had some interesting interactions today, and I'm just like, who hurt you? Like, it's nothing but love and light over here. I'm doing my very best to make content that I can be proud of, that I enjoy, that pushes me to think deeper, to grow, to connect with people. Like, this is what I love. This is the exchange that I'm actually looking for, being able to connect with you guys. It's not about me getting famous. It's not about me having a super huge following. I want the most solid following that actually rocks with me. If you align with what I think, if you align with me as a person, my spirit, my energy, then I want you around. If you don't align, I want you to go find someone who aligns with you. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm going on like mad tangents right now. We need to get into the episode breakdown. Before I do, let me see what's in these comments. All right. All right. Where we at? Lawrence, yes, there will be. I will be bringing you guys when pictures drop, when they go back into production. So Karimah said that they're going back into production next month. So I'm going to come with that. Denise, you do makeup videos and blogs. Okay, we're gonna check you out. Keep going. I will tell you this: if you really want to make a YouTube, y'all, if y'all want a channel, start and do not give a whether you have people viewing or not at first, because guess what? Almost a year ago in September, I was breaking down Power Book 2 videos and I was getting 50 views, 100 views, 200 was something special, right? And we were putting so much into production. I was doing everything on green screen. It was taking a lot of effort, a lot of time, and I wasn't really getting that many views, but I kept making the videos, kept making the videos. All American, my very first All American breakdown video was also on green screen. And then I started to pay attention to what everyone else was doing. I saw that people were producing more content, and I saw that people were doing voiceover videos. So I was like, okay, let me try that. Let me try to make a voiceover video. That one did good. It did okay. It didn't get thousands of views. The next one I did, and then I started to make specific videos about specific topics, not just episode breakdowns. And then I realized, like, oh, what's missing is people are not talking about the show in the same way that we are talking about the show. Like, one of the things that inspired me talking about All American is that I had conversations with my cousin about it. We both love the show. So these videos really started from me saying a lot of the same things that I was saying to my cousin. And I did it even though people weren't showing up. It was like 4 All American videos in where one video went viral and then it just took off. So if you want to make a YouTube channel, if you want to make content, you have to do it in the beginning because you love talking about whatever you're talking about. You love being immersed in whatever the environment is that you're actually showing, and you have to do it whether people are watching or not. You just have to. There's no way around it. That is part of the work. So Denise, keep making your makeup videos and your vlogs. DM me on Instagram because there's another YouTuber who sent me his page, and I checked his page out, and I went and post comments and stuff like that on his page. DM me so that I won't forget, because the child I'll be having a bunch of things on my mind. DM me on Instagram your YouTube channel so that I can go and check it out. Show you some love over there, and all I can say is just keep going. The people who make it, the people who succeed, the people who do amazing things, the only thing that they have over the people who don't, and that's another, sorry for my TED Talk PSA. Tanya, hey, I think they are going to skip by summer again. Honestly, I do. Naya, shout out to you talking about some of my skin still glowing again. Child, I'm holding on. I'm holding on. I'm praying to God that I don't break out because I've been, I didn't clean my face off how I really, really wanted to. Now my connection is unstable. What's going on? CW writers still love cliffhangers. Brianna, I just asked her. We aren't necessarily friends, but we talk in DM. Like, I've DM'd her before and just supported her about different things. And she talked about this on the actual interview. I literally just asked. I told her about my channel. I told her what I wanted to do, and I told her what questions I wanted to ask, and she said yes. And in the, I definitely got to repost that interview because she also says y'all got to feel the fear and do it anyway. Like, she really respected the fact that I just put myself out there and I asked. Sometimes you just got to reach out to people to make some things happen. Um, so Mo getting shot. Does the child actress still get paid for pretending to be Preacher's daughter? Listen, the check's in the mail, Amina. The check's in the dang on mail. I mean, I guess I can't be mad at this little 10-year-old, but sis, I can't with you. Sanisha, am I saying your name correctly? You said the CW needs to have me interview the cast. I would love that. Shout out to the CW. Your girl is available. Slide in my DMs and send me an email because I would definitely kill it. Y'all, I'm trying to get on Daniel's podcast. I need to be in the hangout. Daniel, what's up? Invite your good sis Erica. We got to talk about life. We got to talk about love. We got to talk about trials, struggles, all that stuff. I'm ready. Let's do it. Uh, Desi said we need to do it again. The live was so much fun all night. Thank you. Yes, Naya, love and light, love and light. We that's all we doing. That's all we doing. Oh, thank you, Lawrence. Lawrence said, y'all, I'm about to lose my voice also, which is why I'm going to probably go on vocal rest through tomorrow because I've been talking for almost not the whole 19 hours, but I literally have probably been talking for at least 13 or 14 of them, and I'm not used to doing that. So clearly my voice is getting all hoarse or whatever. But Lawrence Gerard said, "The Lord will grant you your heart's desire, and He is doing that for Erica Vane." Thank you so much. Yes, I'm a God fearing woman, and the Lord is definitely guiding me, ordering my steps. And that's something that I got to remember, and I got to remain focused and humble in no matter what happens. I got to remain focused and humble in the impact that I want to make. Because for me, also, y'all, my goals are not like tied to like money and, as I mentioned, fame and stuff like that. I really want to make an impact. Like, I want people to feel me. Like, I want to enter in spaces and create content, start conversations, and people be like, dang, like they feel felt and seen after they interact with me. That to me, I want to be my legacy. And I know we get mad meta. I'm supposed to be talking about this damn episode, but that's ultimately what your good sis wants. Oh, I'm so behind on these comments. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. The 24-hour live was fun. My phone died. I don't have a charger, so I had to leave sadly, but I will join back when I get my charger. All right. See you soon. Hey, Philip. Yes, you are back. Of course, Denise. Of course. All right, let me get into this episode. I'm trying to make sure. We don't know if Preach knew if this was actually his daughter. All right. Yeah, I think I would rock Daniel's podcast too, but hopefully, the universe helps align us in that way. Hey, I'm King Ken. Yes. Lakia Griffin. Hey. Mercedes Mitchell. I got 3 hours of sleep. Three, but it's all good. All right, let's get into this episode. Which again, y'all, I have a way more organized breakdown video coming right after this live. I did the standard breakdown I typically do, but I definitely wanted to talk with y'all about this episode and what I see going on. So let's start it off with our lovely Olivia Latrice Baker. Olivia Latrice. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, she stressed me out in this episode. And she stressed me out because I was really anticipating that we weren't gonna have no Spolivia, nothing. Like not no Spolivia, nothing. I thought we were just gonna have Spolivia vibes, just Spolivia frolicking, living it. Sorry, do you see me on this live? Spolivia frolicking, living their best life, doing their thing, kissing, all rubbing, hugging, all of that. We finally official. We together. We out here. Skirt. The writers was like, we ain't doing that. First part, Olivia is very nervous and she feels weird. She feels thrown off by being in public with Spencer in this way, and I'm just like, got to be more careful. And honestly, y'all, I pay attention to what the writers do. One thing, and I consume this a little bit different because I am a screenwriter, because I am specifically as an audience member, I think about the mechanisms that go into us creating shows, and nothing is done arbitrarily, especially with main characters that people that we really. Sorry, you're about to mess up my mic. I'm so sorry, y'all. Um, Nothing is done arbitrarily. So for me, it started to throw up red flags when Olivia, at the very start of this episode, the first thing that we see is that she's unsure. That is for a reason. That is to me what we see as a seed being planted. Now I don't know if they're going to go this route. I think that they were really just trying to get themselves out of a corner, because in all honesty, everybody has been so like, we need Spolivia now, we gotta have Spolivia now. Online, everybody's, if they don't give us Spolivia, I ain't watching no more, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. So not that I think that the writers caved to the pressure about that, but I think that this episode and how Olivia started off and her being the one initiating the second guessing and then the feeling uncomfortable in the relationship and not necessarily wanting to be so public right away, they gave themselves an out so that if they decide to take them or break them up, they have a way to do so because they already showed you that she was already thinking about something else or she was already not comfortable in the situation. Now, I'm hoping that they don't go this route because I really wanted, once Olivia and Spencer got together, that we just had a good amount of time for them to just be and be happy and us to get the vibes about that, which is also what threw up a red flag for me because we literally have no time to process Olivia and Spencer and for them to be happy. We had the end of episode 18 where they get together, they finally decided they're going to take their shot at happiness. And then at the very start of episode 19, she's nervous, she's feeling awkward, she's feeling weird, she's freaking out a bit. So we literally have no time to get comfortable and settled in the glory that is the Spolivia chemistry. And then the third red flag for me is that for the first time, I think the first time we're actually seeing them interact and we don't see the chemistry, like we don't see the magic. Like the second time when Spencer's like, yo, this is the second time that you pulled away from me. What's up with that? I'm just like, I feel like we shouldn't be watching this. Like I feel like I'm like prying into somebody's like fight that's about to pop off or something. So I don't know. That really kind of threw me off and that stressed me out because now I'm back worrying about what's going to happen with Bolivia. And that's just my take on it, y'all. How are you feeling? What are you thinking? Let me know right now in the chat. How did you receive Olivia not being comfortable at the beginning? See, Kelly, keep writing. You're take the aspiring off. You are doing it. You got this. Keep writing. Keep writing or keep reading scripts. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. In the chat, what y'all think. Gabby, yes, I do have new All American merch coming. I have a season 3 exclusive limited tee that I just didn't get to finalize the designs for just yet, but I do have new merch coming. So get on my email list so that you guys can learn about that. Naya said I still haven't processed what we saw last night. Remind me of these questions. Some of y'all have really good general questions. So remind me before this live is over because I want to try to stay focused and go through. Oh yeah, I gotta give y'all the dang on. I hope I can get that video back because I did the live reactions at the start of that live last night. Live, Laugh, Learn said she was bothering me with that. If she snatched away from Spencer one more time, listen, Spencer was not having it that second time. He was like, "Look, what the deal is," and I didn't catch it until I went back and rewatched it. The first time when she pulled her hand away when Simone walked in, Spencer gave her a look, and I was like, "Oh, okay, all right." Naya says, I saw a comment on IG about Spolivia basically saying Olivia looked very uncomfortable. I think it's going to be a minute until Spolivia gets on the same page. I'm going to just leave it there. I got my water, and y'all know what it means when I take a sip now. We're going to leave it there now. We're going to leave it there. Uh, Gina says, Liv is not used to being happy and in love. This is new to her. Okay. Sanisha, let me know if I'm saying your name correctly. I want to make sure I pronounce it correctly. Say yes, I noticed that too. Olivia was mad hesitant about being public. I think they're going to have a problem next season, but I'm surprised she told Layla so quickly. Okay. Shamia Hardy said, "Man, I'm kind of rethinking this Olivia and Spencer." Y'all, somebody on the live put it so beautifully yesterday, and I can't remember the name of the person because y'all, I'm delirious and sleep deprived, so bear with your good sis. But they summed up my feelings exactly, and they said Erica has divested her feeling, her emotional. Erica has divested her emotions from Spolivia. And that is a 100% great characterization of where I'm at because as I've talked about over and over again in multiple videos, the Vegas episode really hurt me. And it didn't hurt me just because, oh, she hurt Spencer. It hurt me because I felt like happiness in that moment and that was triggering. And ever since then, y'all, I have had to pull back emotionally from Spolivia because I was so like many of y'all are emotionally invested in Spolivia. But when it gets to the point that you're so emotionally invested, like I felt sick the next day after watching the Vegas episode. And I know it's just television, so it's not that serious, but I definitely characters that I really care about, that I connect with, that I vibe with, that I align with, they almost become real for me. And when I tell you that if like I just felt gutted like a fish and I can't go that route anymore. So that's kind of why I take the kind of objective, like let me look at all sides, let me try to see what's coming at all angles for Bolivia because I felt blindsided, honestly. Vegas episode, I felt blindsided. I felt like I got hit by a bus. I ain't even gonna hold you. Shamia Hardy says, I feel like they might break up for real. Yeah. Talia O'Brien says Olivia is just nervous because she's not used to being this way with someone, but she shouldn't be pulling away from him. I agree. I think think that this is her very first real relationship that's requiring something more than physical. Spencer is going to not only be a physical relationship with her, he's going to be a mental and a deeply emotional relationship. So this is definitely new for her. I 100% agree with that. What I didn't understand in reference to her being uncomfortable is like they have gone through all this. He has seen her at her worst in this season. Like they have come back from so much. So I don't see the reason why she is nervous with him after all that they have gone through over the course of these 18 episodes. Lauren Saunders said, I feel like it was on brand with her personality. I feel like Lauren, it would have been on brand with her personality at the start of the season, but she's also has grown, or they have made it seem like she has grown a bit. So that's also why I'm like, to me, it's no longer on brand because you're not even the same person. You've been through so much, you've learned so much, you've gone to the extremes, like you've done all of these things. Now you're like settling out and you're really, you know what you want, you know what you feel, you know what you want to go after, and then we're right back to you questioning it, but we already have worked through this. Mercedes Mitchell said, "I wanted to pull her out the TV. You went through all of this for Spencer to act like that." Yeah. Someone said it's giving like mom and dad fighting. I felt mad uncomfortable watching Olivia interact in this episode. Yes, literally. Naya says she looks mad uncomfortable to me. I'm not sure what the initial struggle is, but something is there, and I hope it gets resolved by the first episode next season. They're gonna have to tell me something. I'll tell you one thing, they're no longer going to be able to get away with her doing things and not showing why. I'm done with that. Because I was talking to K Ray, shout out to K Ray TV, but I was talking to K Ray behind the scenes, and we were talking about how they still have yet to tell us why she started drinking again. We don't know. We literally still don't know. There's so many things that Olivia has done that they have not given her a full flesh out of her story arc for. And he said this in one of his videos, or maybe he was talking with Naomi. I can't even remember, child, because I've literally just been up all day. But he says everybody else has gotten a full arc. Layla, she had the full depression arc, so we know why she was making the decisions she makes. Spencer had his whole angry man arc, missing my daddy arc. Like we know why he was making the decisions that he was making the mistakes that he was making. Um, Coop kind of got a little something now. Chris, we know he said, Spencer, you are my stuck point. Olivia is the only one who we haven't really gotten a full explanation on why she's doing the things that she's doing from her point of view. And if they do try to explain it to us, they tell it to us versus showing us why. And that's hard because Olivia is the unreliable narrator. And what that means in like television talk, y'all, is when you have a character on screen and they are telling you like I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay, but you see that they're not okay, or you see that they're doing things that's not okay, then the audience starts to believe that I can't trust this character because not only are they lying to themselves, they're lying to me. So Olivia, because of the things that she has done this season, she's an unreliable narrator. So that is why they need to show us more of why she's doing the things that she's doing from her perspective, because she can't just say, I'm all good, and we're going to believe that she's all good. We need to really see it. Does that make sense? Gina says she's never claimed a man. She's not used to being happy. That's a lie. She claimed Chris and she claimed Asher. We ain't even gonna go back to episode 1 of season 3, because I don't know what that straddling Asher jumping in his arms right in front of Spencer was. If that wasn't claiming, I don't know what is. I'm still mad about that one. I ain't even gonna hold you. Angela L says, Erica, I felt the same way about the interaction between Spencer and Olivia the first part of the episode. Who haven't I seen? C. Kelly says this should be the last of her nervousness. I feel like she's truly in love and is different from any other relationship. I hope so. I really do hope so. Ryan Sanders says it was weird. Shari says I agree she shouldn't be pulling away. Yeah, so that's kind of my breakdown. That's my breakdown on Olivia and Spencer, or Olivia in this episode. And when I say that Olivia stressed me out, that's why. That's the full breakdown of why I felt the way. I really want them to be happy. I want us to have a moment of them being happy and we can focus on other things. And now I'm still thinking about them. And I'm like, I shouldn't have to worry about y'all. We didn't made it through the fire. We should not be thinking about y'all right now. We should be knowing that y'all are in freaking honeymoonal bliss of y'all new relationship that y'all have worked so hard for and y'all deserve. Okay. Moving on. Y'all, they shot Coop. They shot Tamia Cooper. They shot Tamia Cooper, y'all. Do y'all think that she's dead? Let me know in the chat. Do we think that Tamia is dead? Angelina says no. Okay. Y'all think that Coop is dead? She was looking real unresponsive. She was looking real unresponsive in the freaking episode. And Preachers is sitting there holding her. Don't hold her. Go get help. Help the girl. Elizabeth says she better not be. Exactly. Same energy. I'm gonna be up the WB Studios. Coop better not be dead. We didn't had a long road. I spent half of the season annoyed with her, but one thing you ain't gonna do is kill her. That's what you're not gonna do. I did say, Leah, I did say I didn't believe that they would actually try. Like I felt like they were gonna try, but she wouldn't actually die. And honestly, y'all, I still believe that she is not dead. She is not gonna die. She is one of those characters that's kind of almost untouchable. She's a character that you can't kill until the series is about to end. Because if she dies, Spencer changes altogether. He becomes a completely different person. And I don't think that they're ready to go that way with Spencer's character just yet. So she can't die now. She just can't. Brianna Campbell says I cried when Coop was shot because I started liking her again. By the end of the episode, y'all, the tears was just ready to brew. Like I'm very nervous to rewatch. I'm probably going to rewatch the episode tonight, and I'm probably going to cry. I don't think I cried, or I don't think I let the tears fall because I was on live at the time, and I don't know, I was just a lot in my brain. But from Asher to Layla to then see Coop as the last thing, all of it was very, very heavy and dark and emotional for me. I wish she would have moved the narcotics over to Mo's place and called the police that way. I don't think she had enough time. I don't believe Coop is dead. She might be in critical condition when she arrives at the hospital. Yes, no, because it's going to take a major toll on Spencer's life. Yes. Yep, exactly. I definitely think at the start of season 4, y'all, we're going to get a comatose Coop. In the start of season 4, I think that we're going to have a missing Layla, which we're going to talk about, and a coma ridden Coop. And that's gonna mess Spencer up. Like I feel bad for Spence. Spence ain't coming out of depression fully no time soon. I hope he has prepaid with Dr. Spears because these writers is not letting this man catch a breath. He got Jordan swinging on him, his team coming for him. He barely got his whole girlfriend that he'd been dreaming about wanting. She snatching away from him. He trying like, jeez, just when I be like, yo, Spencer's about to be able to breathe again. Like he good. Like he gonna. Nope. Nope. Now he says I was in distress for the last 10 minutes for sure. Seriously, did y'all see Daniel's Insta story? He posted and he was like, something along the lines of, yes, the writers do not care about your emotional, mental, or physical health. Enjoy the stress or something like that. I was like, oh, he's out here trolling us and he knows that we are feeling it. At least Olivia was applying pressure when Spencer got shot. Preach was really just sitting there holding her like a rag doll. Exactly. Like, do we want her to make it or not? Do we want her to make it or not? Yeah, so that's what I feel about Coop, y'all. Um, y'all want to talk about the fight? Cause I see y'all bringing up the fight. Are we about to go there? Are we about to go to the fight? That random melee of nothingness and pettiness and ridiculousness. Angelina says that fight was unnecessary. Cinematically, it was cool, but it was dumb. It was stupid. Jordan regressed in this freaking episode. He went back to being raggedy Jordan, and we hate to see it. I am still trying to understand why is he still swinging on Spencer. Did your jaw just heal too well that you forgot that he knocks you clean the fuck out and he will do it again? Like Jordan mustered up all of the audacity in the surrounding area and like Super Saiyan Hadouken it right towards Spencer as if Spencer will not get with him. I don't understand. Nia Love says that fight was so unnecessary. Angelina Spencer's angry again for sure. Behling, what you talk about? It's the fight for you. Did you enjoy the fight? Yes, Nia, the ghetto West Side Story. You pinned it. The ghetto West Side Story. Frosto was getting on my nerves too. Again, regression. I feel like JJ was out of character in this episode. I feel like Jordan regressed because he has definitely gotten past this and now he. And I feel like Frosto regressed because we already got through this. Frosto, you on Spencer's team. You know he got your back. He trusts you. What are we doing? Praise says that fight was pure foolishness. Yes. All right, Sanisha, you said that the fight was so accurate though. We've had those dumb fights all the time in high school between teams, petty, egotistical drama. Jordan made the two face. Oh, Jordan is made two face for punching his own friend Spencer. Yeah, I'm torn, y'all. I think that Spencer's gonna like shrug it off. But I think that Spencer needs to stop shrugging it off with Jordan because he's giving Jordan way too much rope to like go back and forth. And Jordan be playing too many sides for me. Spencer is way too solid of a friend. He's your brother. He really has been holding you down. And at the flip of a switch, he can switch on him. And I don't like that. I don't like snake energy at all. And it was definitely giving me snake energy. Diva 5835801 says, I cannot with the boys about to be men. Yes. I'm sorry you feel that way, Carisha, but everyone else in this chat right now really, really enjoys the show. So, I mean, if you didn't enjoy it, I'm really, really sorry that it didn't give you what you were needing. But we are definitely, while we're talking about some of the things that we didn't understand, we're definitely not downplaying the show or bringing any kind of negative energy. So, if it's making you unhappy, if you didn't like the show and you're feeling a type of way about us talking about the show positively, then sis, protect your peace, get your happiness, uh don't subject yourself to this because while there's certain things that I didn't necessarily like in the episode or stress me out or the cliffhangers are annoying. Overall, I want to be clear, I love the season. Overall, they took me on a wild ride. I'm still emotionally invested. I still love all these characters and I still love the show. Jordan is too emotional. Everybody was wrong. I wish that Spencer would have been able to have a little bit more self-control and not swing. But all of them look simple as I don't know what in this episode. It was completely a waste of energy, and it compromised their potential position as state contenders for state champs. What's crazy, Lauren? Because Lauren says Jordan is just jealous, petty, and a selfish soul. What's crazy is that Jordan has no reason to be jealous of anybody. Like, he has a freaking solid relationship. He has a family that loves and supports him. He is taken care of financially. Like, he literally has no reason to act the way that he do or to be so insecure and petty, and he still finds a way to do so. That kick Frosto gave had you I missed the kick. Everybody's talking about the kick, and I think I because I was watching on live, and at one point when they were doing it and the fight kept going on, I just did like this because I was just like, I don't care. So I think I missed the kick that Frosto gave, so I gotta go back and rewatch it. Yeah, mate, I like Mary Jordan too. Dante's analysis says I'm not going to lie, Billy was low key petty in this episode. We're gonna go ahead and transition to Billy Bean Baker. Go ahead, we gonna talk about it. Billy overreacted. Billy has way too high of expectations of Spencer and not of his kids. Um, Billy needs to reel it in because he was given uncalled for. He was given emotionally unstable. He was given immature. Nia says when Simone leaves Jordan, he's really going to lose it. Yeah, and I think that Simone's going to be the one to leave Jordan. If they actually to break them apart, I think that Simone's going to be the one to do it. Tamara, was you ready to come through the screen? You was ready to come through the screen on Billy Bean when he clapping in Spencer's face? Denise, I just saw your DM, so I haven't opened it yet, but I definitely saw it, so I'm definitely going to check it when we get off of here. Naya, come on. Naya got a lot to say about the milk dud, y'all. Naya got a lot to say about the milk dud. Tanya, Billy needs to stop treating Spencer like his little friend. But low key, Spencer is probably Billy's best friend. And that's why we get that mixed energy. That's why we get that he really blurs the lines between coach and kind of like dad vibes and then also friend vibes. Billy leans heavily on Spencer. Spencer is a very important part of Billy's life. You was ready to choose violence? Yes. Hey, Benjamin Dixon. All right, Denise. Now, come on, Denise. We is not shipping Jayla. Jayla is not a thing. We ain't about to get into it. We still on Billy Bean. Come on, Naya. Hey, Shanika Glory. Billy can't say nothing because he swapped Jordan's drug test. Y'all, the fact that Jordan threw that back up in his face, I was just like, sir, he did it for you. You don't get to use this. He literally saved like it's the privilege for me. Yes, Billy did not go that hard on Jordan. He didn't even go that hard on Olivia. And it's like you were disappointed. Like you like I was just like, sir, the dramatics, cut it out. Cut it out. Carisha, I don't know how Laura is going to react because I wasn't expect. Well, I don't think that Billy reacted bad because Spencer is dating Olivia. I think that Billy reacted bad because he was already on that hill, tumbling down and reacting bad, and Olivia picked the worst time and walk up like, "Hey, Dad, guess what?" He didn't care. He was already pissed at Spencer. So I'm gonna stick with what I initially said. I think that Laura's going to be fine with it. I think she thinks that Spencer's a really great influence on her kids. Peace to Lover 14. We're talking about Billy Bean showing his behind and acting a monkey fool in the season finale. Y'all are in these comment section. Billy has low expectations for his kids and very high expectations of Spencer. Facts. Big facts. And yes, Spencer holds himself to a certain caliber, but sir, you need to even the playing field because they all the same age. And Spencer can't do everything. He can't save Crenshaw and the Baker's household and maintain his relationship with Olivia and get to know himself and set up healthy boundaries and make it to college and be a really great big brother to Dylan. Like he can't do it all. He ain't Superman. Whether y'all think that or not, he not. Ultimately, Billy's going to accept Olivia. I'm not concerned about anybody else accepting Olivia. I'm concerned about Olivia accepting Olivia. That's the thing that's on my mind. But as Nia said last night, we do got bigger fish to fry. So at this point, Olivia's going to the back in reference to the worries. We're worrying about Coop in the ICU. We're worried about Layla hanging off the side of somebody's cliff because Crazy Carrie is taking that car right over the side. They're not going to make it to Lake Tahoe, y'all. And that's what everybody's hoping for in reference to like the Layla did not leave her phone. Carrie took her phone out of her purse and threw it in the trash. So be clear about that. And they can figure that out. I don't think that that problem would be if they make it to Lake Tahoe. She'll be able to be fine. It's about getting there. Like Lake Tahoe was like 4.5 hours from LA, and Carrie wants to end it all now. Like I totally can see the parallels of them making a callback to how um Layla, remember when she was trying to kill herself and she was about to drive off the cliff because she was reenacting what happened with her mother when she thought the accident was with her mother? I could totally see Carrie putting them in a compromising position and Layla, because she has chosen life. Like she's chosen to heal and to get help for her depression. And she's going to have to fight to keep the car on the road and not let Carrie, act out this plan, this whole double suicide mission that she got going on, which is actually a suicide homicide. Um, because she did leave the note. She definitely left the note about, she's ready to leave this world and she's glad that she has somebody to go with her. Yes, Lauren, Carrie's desired destination was not Lake Tahoe, it's heaven. Yep. Nice little lady says Layla's smarter than we giving her credit for. Well, she wasn't acting like it in this episode. I agree. I do think that she's smart, but she was not acting like it at all. Yeah, Tamir, Carrie's like, hella hot water, I'm not going home. I'll go to the ultimate home, but I ain't going home. Nia Love says, I think that she's about to have Layla tied up in a cabin somewhere. I hope so. I might be going a little extra dark, y'all, because I definitely thought that in them boxes under Coop's under Coop's bus, I definitely thought it was bombs, not drugs. I was like, they about to go big with this. They about to blow the bus up. Yes, at this point, Layla needs to open her eyes and leave Carrie on the other side of the road. I agree. I'm hoping that nobody dies, y'all, honestly, but we really do have these two huge cliffhangers. We don't know what's going to happen with Layla. We don't know what's going to happen with Coop. Hey, Madison. Yeah, I definitely thought it was bombs on the bus. Wait till y'all watch my episode. I think y'all gonna crack up with my episode 19 breakdown because I definitely thought it was bombs on that bus. And I was like, drugs? Oh, it's just a little drugs. It's all good. We can get out of that. Yeah, I think Mo is dead too. Fingers crossed. And I don't want to wish death on nobody, but Mo, you wasn't given what you were supposed to give. Your villain services are no longer required. It's just not. I'm sorry. Yeah, I can't believe it ended like that as well. Did I miss anything, y'all? Did I touch upon everything? Anything else y'all want to talk about or have questions about in reference to that episode? Overall, season three understood the assignment, and that assignment was to get us discombobulated, get us addicted even more to the show, get us even more dropped in, have us fall in love with even more characters, and expand the all American world. And they did that and more. We walking out of season three not only with this show and love and continued support going into season four, but now we ready to walk into a spinoff. Y'all, it's lit. Do I think Preach is going to jail? Kofi asks. Yes, but I hope that we find a way out. Because technically, like self-defense only counts for like you, and technically Mo wasn't aiming a gun at him, and he killed her. So they might need to pull Andre in. Like, look, we need you to take this bid for real. We need you to do something because you set Coop up. So somebody need to take the fall for Preach. Sir, I'm almost done. Layla's dad. I don't think that Carrie knows Layla's dad. Oh, Asher's cardiomyopathy. Y'all, Asher's no longer Ashy Asher in my world. Asher actually is getting some love from me, some empathy from me. That almost brought me to tears too. Asher has busted his behind to become a better, stronger player and a better man. And when he got that news right before the game, I was just like, oh, my heart is breaking for you. I know how that feels. I know that's hurt. Like I just and I'm praying Asher doesn't choose to jump out the window and just go down the road of like alcoholism and coping by way of substances and just doing things that's gonna make him a lot like his dad. Y'all, we gotta keep Asher in our prayers because it's not looking good for him in season four. I think that he definitely needs to lean into his coach bag because it's not over. His world's not over. He still knows football very well. He is giving really great coach vibes, but I don't see him making that choice. I don't see him making that choice, y'all. Thank you, Carisha. Season four is coming October 25th. Yes, they go back to filming next month, August. Asher's gonna need Vanessa now. Yeah, we probably gonna see Vanessa a lot more. But I don't know if Vanessa's gonna be able to handle self-destruct mode Asher. Because that wasn't the Asher that she got this summer. Don't forget. Let me stop. I'm accepting that. We're taking Vanessa and get rid of Carrie. Get used to her short shorts, and the Asher that we saw all summer. You can handle it, Erica. You can handle it. Yeah, poor Asher. I can't call him Ashy no more, y'all. We not calling him Ashy anymore because we feel bad for him. Yes, yes. Cody's acting in that scene. Oh, so powerful. He did that. Cody understood the assignment. He was like, "We not getting up out of season three with Daniel and Samantha and Layla having all the moments. I'm about to show y'all I can act too. Don't get it twisted. I can act too." Yes, October this year. Laura's going to be Preacher's lawyer. Ooh, come on. All right, now I'm gonna accept Vanessa, but I'm not gonna ship Asher and Vanessa. That's taking it a little bit too far. I can't go that route. They can be together, and I can say, get the little church smile, like, yeah, baby, okay, good. That's what they're gonna get from me. Asher got to lotion up a little bit. Y'all are ruthless. She did never get to see the bad side of Asher, so she might be seeing it in season four. Facts Zoo. I think that Coop will survive, but I think it's gonna be a while. Like I think that um she's gonna be in a coma at the start of season 4. All right, y'all. Anything else I missed? We talked about everything. I still have my episode 19 breakdown, so I would love for y'all after we get off this live to go and watch it. I'm going to make it live right after I get off of here. Watch it, post your comments. I'll be in the comment section responding to y'all on there, and I really go through each and every part of the episode in order. I'm not jumping around like I am here, trying to also respond to y'all as well. Yep, Shari, Carrie is going into next season for sure. I kind of feel like I wish they would have gave us Carrie early on so we could have got rid of her in this season. Like we could have taken her over Mo because she was the real villain anyway. But we already here. Do you think that Olivia is going into hero mode and try to help Asher? And if so, how do you think it will affect Olivia? Also, do you think Olivia can handle depressed Spencer due to Coop? That's a lot of questions. I'm gonna screenshot that actually, because maybe I need to make some videos with those. Those are some really great questions. And if I say my real answers, people love to get pissed at Erica when she starts talking some real stuff about Olivia. Tanya, can I circle back to a lot of these questions? Because I want to give fully thought out answers. I have my initial thoughts, but I always love to be able to back it up with y'all. And I feel like y'all can't see me. Is it too dark? It's getting real dark. I need to turn this light on. Check out this really quick. I'm gonna turn my light on so we can finish this live, y'all. Hey y'all, girl Erica Vane popping in to also remind you that aside from All American, we have tons of All American content, and I love connecting with you with our All American content. We also have so much more right here on Erica Vane TV, like breaking down the series that are currently streaming on Disney Plus from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The most recent is Loki and was my fave as I broke down all 6 episodes from their season 1, as well as Falcon and the Winter Soldier and WandaVision. Y'all, you got to check it out. Loki was literally frolicking up and down the timeline. We get to fall in love with him even more because I don't know about y'all, but Loki is one of my favorite villains from the Marvel Cinematic Universe because he's actually a hero, even though he doesn't know that that's what he really wants to be. Falcon and the Winter Soldier did a beautiful job of carrying the legacy of Captain America along after having a little bit of, let's just say, trials at the start, including a fake Captain America that they had to deal with. However, they are now best friends, comrades, partners, and moving forward together, and I can't wait for season 2. And WandaVision shook us all when it first premiered on Disney Plus because none of us knew what was actually going on. Disney and Marvel took a wild swing but hit it out the park with this creative, dynamic, and interesting story centered around Wanda and Vision from the Marvel Avengers. That series picks up weeks after the final events of our last Avengers film and catches you up on what you need to know and where we are right now in the Marvel phases. So, go ahead and check the link in the description box for each of those series breakdown playlists and more. Let's talk about it. All right, back into the live stream. All right, y'all, sorry. I was using natural light, but the sun is going down. It's getting late, so I had to adjust, cut that ring light on. We back. Where did I leave off? What was I saying? I totally forgot. Yeah, anything else that I need to discuss from the episode? I definitely want y'all to check out my episode 19 breakdown video. Y'all show it love. I know I've gone live for 24 or 19 hours because YouTube want to be a hater, and then I went live just now. And I've probably given y'all content overload, but still support your good sis on that video. Run them numbers up for me. I freaking love y'all. Y'all are really, really amazing. And I hope it doesn't come across cliche when I say that the support that y'all give, the fact that y'all enjoy the videos, all of the messages that y'all send me about how my videos make your day or how you enjoy the content, or even when we debate and go back and forth about different points of views and just can talk about the show, or talk about different shows and our different perspectives on it. That is what means the most to me for real. And I love it. I really, really love it so much. And that's why I do it. Oh, so Tanya, you asked if Olivia can handle depressed Spencer. I'm going to table that. I'm not going to answer in this live because I'm not prepared to give y'all my full reasoning behind it. Also, do I think that Olivia is going to try to help Asher? No, but I do think that we can probably. Well, I'm gonna say like 70% no, but it's a possibility. But that could present an issue because we had that thread when Spencer was with Layla in reference to Layla helping Asher and he was jealous, which I hope he worked through, even though Spencer has been regressing in some ways too, like angry Spencer's popping back up all of a sudden now too. But I feel like if she puts too much emphasis on storyline again. But I do think that Olivia is going to be trying to help Layla. So somebody mentioned this in the chat like 1 a.m. or something like that, and they were like, "What about Olivia? Did she potentially not go to the game and was following Carrie and Carrie and Layla because she didn't feel comfortable, after Layla told her that she was worried about what was going on with Carrie. So I could see Liv trying to come to the rescue of Layla and like throwing a lot of her weight behind saving Layla. But again, I took a screenshot, so I will potentially make separate videos giving y'all fuller explanations behind the answers to the questions that you also pose. Yes, Nia, the love is real. Who do we think won the game? Leah, I think that Crenshaw wins the game. I'm still holding true that I think Crenshaw wins the game. Lacey, hopefully Layla's daddy come through and save her because he don't do nothing else but foot the bill. So the least he could do is come save her life. I definitely think Coach Montez is going to show up for Asher in these ways. Somebody made a really valid point again during the live was that Montez has been giving him mom vibes that he has not had, and he's really deeply connected to her. Oh, I should do a video on Jordan and Spencer's friendship. Screenshot. Got it. I did not do the identity video on the Baker kids, but I can definitely do it coming up. I definitely can do it coming up, y'all. K Ray, we're just discussing overall thoughts, anything that I missed, that people want me to touch on. And now people are giving me video idea pitches and asking me specific questions. We just recapped the episode and then I talked a little bit about what I felt about the overall season. I'm going to go back to my talk that I did with Naya, and I'm going to say my initial thoughts even before I do this rewatch again is or the rewatch of the finale episode. I think Naya, I'm most proud of Spencer this season and his growth, even though he still acted a fool in this last episode with this fight. I'm the most proud of Spencer. I think his whole therapy storyline, his growth, even though he spent a lot of the dang on season depressed, he was a lot calmer. He was a lot more introspective. I felt I'm really proud of where he's come. I've done a few videos about Spencer and Billy though. I don't know what they're doing with Dylan, if I'm gonna be honest. They haven't used him enough. Tanya says I will throw hands if these writers have Olivia being Nancy Drew and she gets kidnapped. Leave my good sis alone. Man, I thought that was Coop's job, but Coop is in the hospital or headed to the hospital, hopefully. Preach, get her to the hospital, bro. Shar, your money's on Beverly Hills winning. Okay, we gonna see. Honestly, I'm just sticking with Crenshaw because I want that to be the case. I mentioned the Baker's identity, the Baker's twins identity, but I didn't go into depth into a full video that I wanted to do. Like I haven't released this video yet, y'all, but I did a Olivia sobriety journey video that's 53 minutes where I really go through the whole entire first two seasons and break down all the major plot points and track Olivia's sobriety journey. So I wanted to do an in-depth video as well about the Baker twins identity that's super long and intense and in depth. So that's kind of what we're talking about. Um, Madison, you say you most proud of Layla. Layla's next behind for me. Like, I'm really proud of her too. She has come a very, very long way in a short amount of time. Yeah, Jay Smith. I say that a lot. I think that season 4 is going to be focused on Jordan too, and we need to see it. It's about time Jordan actually grows, learns, and is held accountable for some of these BS actions. I'm ready. I'm ready. Behling Darnell might come back. He's actually off right now. I posted a video about BMF on my channel. They posted the teaser. His show is premiering. The show that actually took him away from All American, his Black Mafia family. It's premiering September 26th on Stars. But right now he's off, and they start filming again next month. So he could potentially pop up. I don't know how they're gonna fit it in, but that he could potentially pop up because they just have to make sure the schedules align. You didn't like the cliffhangers you low key triggered. That's real. It was definitely emotional season finale. Anything else? What else y'all want me to talk about? Sir, I'm almost done, I promise. I'm going on for a walk. uh this is kind of off topic, but D'Angelo and Grace potentially get married. I think Dylan would be upset because he most likely likes D'Angelo's daughter and that would make him bro and sis. Listen, I'm going to get my interview with Grace James up for y'all. Karimah was on a live last night, and we actually touched upon that a little bit. We talked about Grace's potential loves and what she's going to be doing moving forward. Yes. You know, Naya, Patience is unproblematic. That's just her personality. She continues to it in her pregnancy really threw off her character this season because she wasn't available to film as much as they wanted her to. Yeah, I heard that Dylan's character got a series regular role on a Disney Plus show. Um, Naya or Antonio, I don't know what this clout person is saying, but maybe we can get rid of them because I think that that's some shady stuff to say. All right, y'all. I think I touched upon everything. Thank you so much for joining me on this live. Again, stay tuned on the channel. I'm gonna post it right now so that y'all don't have no excuse not to go from this video to that video. We're gonna premiere it right now. Boom. My episode 19 breakdown video is live, y'all. Let's go over to that video now. Hop in the chat for it because I premiered it, as well as jump in the comment sections. Share again your predictions for season 4, your thoughts, any videos that you want me to make that I didn't get to touch on right now. Put all of that in the comment section down below, and you know your good sis got you. I'm not gonna be posting All American videos every day now that the season is over, but I'm gonna still be coming to you at least twice a week. So don't even trip. I got you on the All American front. You know your guest has got you. We still got some things to talk about. I got you. If you haven't already, if you're new here, please sure to hit the subscribe button before you head out. There's a bunch of amazing people in the comments, in the chat right now. Naya, Antonio, their Instagrams are linked in the description box below. Go ahead and follow them. K-Ray TV is another fantastic YouTuber who is breaking down television shows, who is reviewing and doing reactions for music. He does gaming. He got a little bit of something for everybody. So go ahead and check out K-Ray TV. Yes, he just posted just now. But yeah, let's go jump onto that video, y'all. And be sure to follow me on social at ericavane.com on everything. If you follow me already, you know when you DM me, you post a comment, I respond. I'm super interactive with y'all. I love y'all so very much. I really, really do. Let's go watch episode 19 breakdown. Bye.